I do that? Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. My name's Savina. My channel is just lifestyle, week in the life things, and DIY home projects. This week, I really don't have a plan. I kind of just want to take you guys along, just the things that we do, kind of just reminiscing on the last couple weeks of summer, transitioning into fall kind of era. I've got a couple updates for you guys. I was planning on purchasing a new car this month. However, we have decided to potentially sell our house this year and purchase a new one, which would be so exciting. Also so sad though, because I feel like I've done a lot of DIY projects here that I've never done before, and I feel like I've grown a ton in this home, and it's very like sentimental to me, especially because it's the first time I've ever purchased. But it's definitely a good move. We want to start a family here soon, and so we would definitely need something a little bit bigger to expand in. All in all, it's an exciting change. It's different, but that means that I'm not getting a car, because buying a car and a house in the same year is highly frowned upon. Not going to buy a car. I'm going to put that on pause. But I'm thinking maybe purchasing some of the home things that we were thinking about purchasing but decided not to because they were a little bit on the pricier end. For instance, I really wanted like 2 accent chairs, and I'll throw up some inspiration pictures for you, but I did want 2 accent chairs for my office, and we thought about getting a new coffee table as well as a new brown couch for our living room. I do have some money saved up that would be able to be used for this, but we're also thinking about redoing our entire bathroom up here to sell the house for a bigger price, and I think that's probably the smartest move, so we'll use the majority of the funds for that. All that to say, today I was feeling a little bit down about not being able to buy my car because I've been looking forward to it since I started saving, which is probably 2 years ago. So today I really want to do something that I love, which is shopping for furniture. Not saying I'm going to buy anything. I actually have no plans whatsoever on buying anything, but I would love to go and just look and be around some furniture, be around some inspiration potentially, and then keeping in mind that we would have a new house, a bigger house hopefully is what we would be going for. So yeah, I just want to go find some home shops that are close to me. Might even stop at some plant places or nurseries, because being around plants always makes me so happy. And if you know, you know. I have a puppy. Technically, he's not really a puppy size anymore, but his name is Wesco. He's a Great Dane, and he's 1 year old, and he destroyed all of my houseplants. So I have barely any plants inside of my house anymore because I'm too scared that he's going to eat them and dig them up like he did when he was a puppy. So just being around plants and greenery always makes me change my mood. So let's get going, and I'm going to take you guys along. walked in with no plan, left with bags. Not good, not good. So I went to a couple furniture shops, and then I actually ended up going into Anthropologie and I got some stuff there. But the first shop I was at was Pottery Barn, and there's actually a really pretty jute rug that I'm very interested in getting. Seeing it in person was like the perfect color, perfect textures, and to me it was actually a very good price. And I think I'm actually gonna get it smaller, so more like an 8x5 versus a 10x8, because I think a lot of the rooms right now that I have a 10x8 rug in, it just is making the room feel a lot smaller than it should be. On top of that, this morning I was just scanning the internet for 2 cream chairs that were pretty inexpensive because I would love to put them in my office in the basement. This would also go with the jute rug, the marble coffee table. I would love a little tea table that I also could use with the chairs, and I want it to be just super cozy and super elegant, that I also think I could take all of this furniture with me to my new house whenever that happens. Again, it could happen in 2 weeks, it could happen in a year, but the plan is sometime this year. And I do think that this has been in the works for a long time. I've just been putting it off because I've been saving all of my funds for a new car, and now that that's not a priority necessarily, I think I'm just gonna pull the trigger. And I think I'm gonna get that jute rug, but I'm gonna get it online because they don't sell it in person here. And so I think I'm gonna get that one online, and I think I'm also gonna buy 2 inexpensive white chairs that I know will be a good addition and can be universal. If I don't want them in my office in the future, I can put them in my living room with my lovely couch. All that to say, I'm feeling very, very happy. That like lifted my spirits to the max. A little shopping TLC was needed, and now I think I'm gonna try and head to Trader Joe's and see if they have cold brew bags. My friend was telling me about these cold brew bags that you can steep, and we're gonna go see if they are in stock. She said that they were a summer deal, and I know we're approaching fall now, so I wonder if they're even there. Let's cross our fingers and hope. But I was just literally at Trader Joe's a week ago. Why didn't I think about it then? Okay, they had it. This is what it looks like. It comes in 4 bags are in here, and now I just need to get basically a big jar, kind of like a big pickle jar. It has the instructions on how we're supposed to brew it, but she said this is like their best cold brew, and it's for sure out in the summer. She's not sure if it comes in the winter, but I super wanted to try this before they don't have them anymore at Trader Joe's. So let's find us a jar. Maybe I'll have to order it on Amazon. So maybe this week though, we will make this and I'll film it for you guys so you guys can see how it is, and then we'll taste test it and see if it's actually good. I also decided to get some lunch. I haven't tried this one yet from Trader Joe's either, so I'm really excited. The girl at the checkout register said that this was one of her favorites, so I'm hoping that it's really good. I think I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble. I feel like Barnes & Noble always makes me feel like in a better mood. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Man, it's not bad. Got like a cucumber-y flavor. Oh, it has celery, almonds, parsley, tarragon, and romaine lettuce in a flour tortilla with white chicken meat. So the celery and stuff is probably what I'm tasting. Anyways, I'm gonna try and eat this while I drive, so I gotta let you go. Let's pick up some books because I read. The last time I recorded me going to Barnes & Noble, I got 5 books, finished them in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Locked freaking down. Alright, let's do an unboxing. You already saw this. I got the coffee. I went to Barnes & Noble's and I got the book. They had the book that I was looking at that TikTok recommended, so if you have any thoughts on this book, comment below. I also got the blue dress that I tried on. I think it's a really beautiful color. I got the cute little acorn candle. Isn't that adorable? I can't wait to put this out like when it's actually fall season. So I'm gonna put it in like my fall decor safekeeping, bring it back out when it's legit time. I also ended up getting the really cute orange little tea towels. I did decide to get a pie sheet. I think this is so cute. It's got little cherries on the inside. It's just so cute, and I think fall-esque. And I'm gonna learn how to make pies now. Look at the foods they made. Did such a good job. Said we're a steakhouse. So we've got a couple house updates for you guys that I didn't film, but I wanted to kind of show you the progress of them. First is the grass. Our grass died this year. We did not keep up with it well enough, and we've tried many methods, but the one method that worked was shown in the last video, which was the screen stuff that we put down. And so we decided to buy some more of that, and last night we actually laid down quite a few of them to cover a lot of our dirt. We weren't able to do the whole yard, but that's okay. We did fence it off, praying that it grows. Our other area did grow. It's looking phenomenal, so we're hoping this area grows as well. My flowers have all bloomed, and I want to show you guys them because I think in the last video as well I was showing you guys the yellow flowers. They had not bloomed yet, so they're bloomed now. Look at the yellow flowers. They finally bloomed. And you guys have seen the pink ones, but look at the yellow ones, just look so vibrant. So as you can tell, we still have all of this dirt patch here. And then last summer, we tried adding sod along the fence here, and that did not stay very well. And so we'll need to add more of this green stuff all over here. So but we did fence it off, and we kind of just decided to do this half first. And so let's come over here. So this area over here, all along this area, that thick grass that you see, that is where we had put the green stuff before, and you can still see some of it, but it has grown so much and it looks so incredibly good. It's the nicest grass we have in our entire yard. No joke. It is really the nicest. And you can see kind of over here, we accidentally double layered it, and so nothing has literally grown in that strip, but everywhere else it looks so good. I also just want to briefly say thank you for giving me patience and grace. I know that I haven't been consistent with posting this year. I will say this is the best I've ever posted consistently ever, so I'm low-key proud of that, but I know I haven't been here in a lot of weeks. My brother passed away about 3 weeks ago, so I've just kind of been taking time for myself, and I'm finally now able to kind of just start living life again. But just thank you for your patience and prayers, and for reaching out. It meant a lot, and I have a great family where we were able to spend so much time together. But I just want to let you guys know that that's why I've been kind of MIA for a while and trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, but just thank you guys. My curtains. I chose green because I used to have white bedding, but a couple months ago I decided to upgrade and get some nicer sheets that went better with my new bed frame that I got. So I decided to go with this ashy color, ashy blue. It's time to now exchange these curtains, and they just came in from Amazon. I'll link them below. We're gonna change these out so they can hopefully match this bedding and my bed frame a little bit better. Show you guys what I've been eating for lunch the past week. Cottage cheese and toast. It's different. glazed one, super sweet, but really good. The Italian one has like garlic and spicy seasoning on it. This stuff is actually really good. I got both of these. Trader Joe's. Remember Monday when I got this book? Yeah, I finished it yesterday. It was so good, and it's got a whole bunch of series. And so I need to go back to the bookstore and I need to grab the other books of these because this was really good. But I did finish it in a day, so probably should have bought the whole series when I was there because I don't know when I'm gonna go back. But it was really good and I totally recommend. Drywall guy came yesterday, and so let's look at all the progress that he did. Covered up all of these ones and the ceiling one. In here, do you remember that huge box? Gone. Clothing chute, gone. That huge crack that was here when we first moved in, same with that underneath my desk, and this. Like, how incredible is that? Already having those holes covered up makes this space 10 times better. Also makes it feel like it's like actually completed. Drywall guy is coming back today to put texture and match it with the rest of the ceiling. And once he's done with that, I actually am going to paint it, so we didn't have to pay him that. I'll just paint, and I'm actually going to paint the entire room the same color white that we painted upstairs. Let's make the cold brew. We're going to let it steep for 8 to 12 hours. Now 7 cups of cold water is what 2 bags should have. So I'm gonna put 4 bags in it and do 14 cups of cold water, just to do it all at once, because there are 4 bags in here. There's 4 of them. Seal that joker up, and I'll put it in the fridge. Good morning and happy Friday. Let's take out the cold brew and taste it. This is what she's looking like. I think she looks good. That's fine. Ew, it does not smell bad. So it steeped for probably like way longer than 12 hours, probably closer to like 20, because I did it in the morning yesterday, and then I let it steep overnight. So it's way more than the package said, but like, mine's strong. The gag is I don't have any ice cubes. How am I going to pour this? Just like that. All right, let's do a little taste test. Not bad. Not bad at all. You want to taste it? He doesn't even like coffee. I think the real question is, would I do it again? I think yes. And this cold brew is defo gonna last me a month, which I don't know. I should ask my friend if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, how long can cold brew last? I would do it again, especially in the summertime, because that's probably more likely when I would drink a cold coffee. Let's go downstairs and do an update. Drywall guy just finished, and so now it just needs to dry and I'll be able to start painting, but let's go take a look at it. In the bathroom, remember this hole that was here? It was a circle before. He covered that up and added texture to it, so now I just need to paint it to make it the same as the rest of the room, but it looks really, really good. All of these ones done. I kind of showed you yesterday, but I just need to paint them. Same thing with here. This one's all covered. All of these are covered. This one got textured this morning, and so now this one's done. and everything underneath here. Thanks for watching this week's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.